Welcome to Venture Cafe Presents. I'm Christine Dunn. Joining me today is Maia Heymann. She's the Senior Managing Director and General Partner for CommonAngels. Thank you for joining me.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So Maia, CommonAngels has restructured a lot in the last few years. Can you talk to us a little bit about what motivated the restructuring and why that happened?
Right, absolutely. For us, we focus on software, internet-enabled businesses, technology companies, mobile, and it's a very competitive space. So what we wanted to do was put the entrepreneur at the center of our focus, and we found that pooling the capital and creating a fund instead of being an angel group was the right way for us to differentiate ourselves and be able to attract the best and brightest entrepreneurs, because we would be easier to interface with, and it was very clear to the entrepreneur that we are a fund and that a fund means money. And so we believed that that would resonate and help us attract the best and brightest entrepreneurs. And indeed, we're thrilled with the results and ended up raising a $27 million fund. And yet we've also preserved what's wonderful about angel groups is the connections that angels bring. So our capital comes from leaders in the Boston technology community, and of course we have some leaders in the technology world that are not here in Boston that committed to the fund. But our office is embedded here at CIC on the 5th floor, and that's the co-working space, which is where a lot of companies start, and we keep our door open so we can be accessible to the community. A lot of entrepreneurs will say, I don't know how to raise capital. So that's something we can solve. We can have we can make ourselves accessible. We love coming here.
That's great. So can you tell me a little bit more about the advice that I saw that you wrote a column at one point for Beta Boston where you gave some advice to entrepreneurs who wanted to make the pitch. And one of your pieces of advice was spend 2 minutes to talk about yourself.
Yes.
So is that still one of your main tips? I mean, is that one of the things that you see that really they tend to fall short on? Or?
Well, it's unwittingly, right? I mean, they're so excited about their product and what they've built and the solution that they want to rush to describe the product. And it is still my main piece of advice of, wait, stop. Tell me more about your background. And the reason for that is investors back people. And so I want to know about you, the person, you, the entrepreneur, and I'm not alone, right? Every investor wants to understand the background of the entrepreneur and the story of why is it that they have become that world-class expert at what they're trying to do, because that then informs and provides the credibility behind why they're going to succeed, why they have a higher chance of succeeding, why they have a higher chance of beating the competition, because they have made themselves uniquely qualified to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. So at different stages, what your elevator pitch is should indeed change, and being aware of what to emphasize when is I think what I would advise. Yeah.
Maya, thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
For the Venture Cafe Presents, I'm Christine Dunn.